All right, traders, we got the gold. It's time for a bit of an update on this one. We have a bullish conviction on the gold for a long time now. Now, I'm talking about from the long-term perspective, because we also were kind of experimenting with some short, bearish convictions on the short-term perspective, right? But from the long-term perspective, ever since the April, I would probably say April 2019, I want to say, we've been very bullish on the gold and also suggesting that price is heading towards the all-time high that was determined back in 2011. Now we're talking about 1900, right? There's still a long way to go, but price is just closing the distance very consistently. It keeps closing that distance, right? Now, before we're gonna hit that 1900, which could take, a few good months, right? Could take even a full year, considering we'll have a bit of a technical correction in the way. You know what I mean? I would actually like to suggest a lower target, a lower key level, which is equally important, if not more important than the previous high, because the previous high is not an official, technical key level. It's just a location. It's a good location. It's an attractive location that creates kind of a natural type of resistance area. But now we're talking about a solid, strong key level that is the 1714. All right, 1714. We got a big one, right? So we think we should focus our attention on that one instead of the previous major high, right? We're gonna try and break down that move into two different, two separate stages. First stage, guys, is 1714. I want to show you something quite interesting. We've had a bit of a semi-local resistance level at 1583, which we considered to be an important one. And we were watching very, very closely. We wanted to see the reaction we're going to have when price was about to approach. And it did very well on that test. It broke over, right? It completely broke through that 1583, and it gave us what we love to see, which is a monthly breakout confirmation, right? That's big. We think that's big. That's a big deal. All right. So basically, we're still roughly, we're still at the beginning of the month, right? We still have like 20 days to go to the end of the month. And the fact that price seems to be dipping, below that 1583, we feel that it's just a temporarily type of movement, and price will pull back up and leave a spike here by the end of the month, and then probably will change direction, turn green, and begin to hammer even further upwards. Well, further upwards towards, the level I've just mentioned, right? 1714. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see if what I've just described here is something that will actually take place. I think the gold is already starting to pull back up, right? Just to be fair, we have no positions right now on the gold. But if it will begin to show a huge, the full spike on that 1583 and begin to establish itself back above that level, we might very well get interested in having an active, bullish position on the gold, aiming at 1714. All right, there you go. Gold looking pretty good for quite some time. Looking pretty good, looking bullish. We'll be back next week to follow up on the situation. That's about that for today. Have a lovely trading day. See you tomorrow. Take care.